Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Fight Hub TV, powered by Stagefront VIP, and I'm joined now with the one and only David Haye. David, you were about to walk out, you stopped and gave me your time. I feel very special, so thank you.
My pleasure. Always
How are you?
I'm okay, good.
Okay, hold on, you were just off vacationing.
I came back for this.
Yeah.
I came back for this. This is it's a big fight. You know, I wanted to make sure I was here to see the action, to see the heavyweight explosion, all them heavyweights, Fram bombs. Where else am I going to be?
David, I have to ask you about the interview you did about Derek Chisora, because Derek was like, he was upset of some sort. When you had said that, oh, you called him or a week prior or something. He was like, oh, David's a salesman.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He just said
he got half it right. He said he'd fail, but he said he'd get the fight, and he ain't got the fight, so he was 50-50 right.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, did you get any inside information? And he was like,
I think he's got a little crystal ball at home somewhere. That's what it is.
Anyways, this isn't the fight that we obviously anticipated for. Unfortunately, we're starting to see more and more cases of failed drug tests in boxing. Just what's your take on all of it at the moment?
I think there needs to be maybe everyone needs to agree, one governing regulatory drug testing body. So they all use the same lab, but they use different companies. Can't we just get one company? So yeah, you've got different people testing different people, and one's okay on one that's not on another. It's like it's a complete mess. So a fighter could theoretically pass a test on two, but fail on another one. And depending on the jurisdiction, that one isn't eligible for that. But it's just it's ridiculous. It's too much. It's like, okay, well, boxing's complicated enough with all the different governing bodies for the belts. Now you're doing it with the drug testing. It's like, oh, okay, just a bit annoying.
Where does Dillian Whyte go from here?
I don't know. It depends what the outcome of his trial will be. It's like he's been okay. It's like the way I see it. It's like, okay, in boxing, you've been charged with taking drugs. It's for him then to prove that he didn't, or the authorities to prove that he has. There's some evidence of his blood, and there's a trial. Is that fail or is that clean? And so he's been charged with it. It feels like the same way everyone said Conor Benn was guilty, and then it's been proven that in actual fact, no, his license back, he's free to fight. It's like, okay, so why has everyone been hammering him for so long? I don't know. It's just very frustrating, and it's not helping the sport. So it needs to be addressed as soon as possible. Fighters are losing valuable years of their career through no fault of their own, because of the testing system isn't what it should be. And if it has flagged up an irregularity that doesn't warrant him to not be able to fight, can he then sue them? To say, hold on, if you're telling me I can fight now, all of this negative publicity, I lost these sponsors, I could have fought at once after this, I missed this big fight. Can you then sue them? I don't know how it works. It's like it's got to be smoothed out somehow.
What was really kind of confusing also was that Dillian was pushing for the VADA testing.
Yeah. So
that's
it's like,
what doesn't make sense.
I bet he won't be pushing for any more. Yeah.
All right, I need to ask you, what are your thoughts on Chris Eubank Jr. Switching trainers and going with Brian Bomac McIntyre, Terrence Crawford's trainer?
I think whatever gets him into the ring as best as he can be. We just need Chris to be Chris. That's it. We just need him to be his high punch output, big heart, great chin, getting into range, doing damage, entertaining the crowd. He needs to be 12-round fit. It seems like he's got a team that know how to get him in that place. He's happy. I haven't caught up with him for a while, but from the rumblings, everything's going nice, so I'm happy.
Let's talk a bit about, if you don't mind, Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. Francis has acquired Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many fighters Mike's trained over the years, but he knows his stuff.
It's a good storyline, nonetheless.
It's a great storyline, and that's what it is. It's entertainment. No, if you try not to look at it as a traditional boxing match, because if you do, it's like one person's never had a boxing match, one person's one of the greatest ever. So it's like, what do you expect? You know. So hopefully Tyson will do what Floyd Mayweather did against Conor McGregor and make it entertaining, and he won't walk out there and just blitz him, because one guy is not a boxer.
Right. But how do you see it going though?
Oh, it goes exactly as Tyson Fury wants it to go. He could either do it in like first couple of rounds or drag it out, Same way Mayweather could have.
Will you be there?
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I don't know. It's a huge event. A lot of people are very, very excited about it. A lot of people are very upset about it. A lot of people would rather the WBC champion be fighting Usyk to unify all the belts. That's still going to be there afterwards. The boxing fans are impatient. They want what they want right now. And occasionally the fighter goes, tell you what, this one's for me. I'm going to go over there and then pick up some cash. And I'll be back.
Right.
What can you say? You can complain, but...
Money does talk, but let's talk about what Derek Chisora said when he was on stage. He said that he's hoping to get you and Tony back in the ring.
Again, don't listen to everything Derek Chisora says. He says
Would you not do it if the money was right?
No, I'm happy. I've fought him twice and it didn't go that good both times. So.
Would you return to the ring at all, David, under any circumstances?
You never say never, but never.
Exhibitions are paying quite well, I hear, these days.
Exhibition's different from at the moment, I'm happy. I'm happy bouncing around.
If you could have an exhibition, whom would it be with?
I don't know. I can't think. I don't know. There's a few people, but I don't know. Once I start saying names,
it starts. That's the beauty of it.
I know. It'll be against myself. I've got a secret twin brother out there. I'll fight myself. Sorry, I'm not going to give you anything. You can't get that one. David wants to fight so-and-so.
I'm going to be pissed if I see it on another channel where you're openly speaking about it.
Everyone asks me that same question. But if you could, but if you really could, who would it be?
All right.
No, I'm happy where I am.
All right, well, last question then. I just want to know what your...
There's been a few last questions.
Has it been?
Yes, last questions.
Shut up, I did not.
Okay.
Did I say the last question already? Mate, I don't remember saying that. Okay. If I did, my bad. Anyways, last question. Okay, Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford. What was your thoughts?
I think Crawford wins that one.
At 154?
Yeah. I think whatever weight they fight, when someone's just better than you, no matter what you do, a lighter weight, heavier weight, it doesn't really matter. When he's got his number, and he's just, I think maybe those car crashes didn't help. Would he have ever been able to beat Crawford? Crawford looked that supreme, that comfortable, that in control. That he had gears, and he didn't even go through it didn't look like he went through the gears. He was like in second gear the whole way, and that was all he needed. So it was it was an inspirational performance. Any young fighter out there who wants inspiration before they go to the gym, watch that fight right there.
Well, a lot of people feel that the 147 was obviously too much for Errol in the night. A lot of people are also saying that he didn't look himself. Would you agree with that?
Most fighters, when they get beaten up, don't look at themselves. I didn't look at myself in all the fights I lost. But you can't always look yourself if the person that's in front of you is better than you sometimes. So no matter what weight that was at, Crawford was just a better all-round fighter.
All right, well, that was the last question, David.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch up with you tomorrow night.
Yes, definitely.
All right, thank you. Bye, Fight fans.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Hub TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Hub TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.